Acorn House is a philosophy of, really how to stop the amount of waste that restaurants create. And inside that sentence, waste has massive ramifications, massive implications on energy, time. I want to try and be as wasteless as possible. So Acorn House is based on a very, very simple concept, is the reduction of waste.
The actual dream of Acorn is basically to generate the next generation of green restaurateurs. So making sure that our philosophies, our ethos is, it's inbred into them, it slowly rubs off on them.
I just put all of my vegetables out on display. The customers think it's for them. Actually, it's for the quality of the product to get better. Because we're using it so fast, and we're going through it so quickly, it's, being at room temperature is perfect for it. It's not as if we're having to order 10 boxes and stick some in the fridge. This is today and today only. Acorn House is all about interaction. We want people to interact with our menu, with our food, with our staff, with our trainees. It's very important that we don't hide anything. You need to be trusted. When you cook, I think you need to wear your food on your sleeve. This is the product we are using.
This garden is all about seasonality. I've created it to show my staff exactly what's going on. The sun and the moon and the stars and the rain and all that sort of stuff. It's not really based on producing food for us to use in the restaurant. It's based on how we go about managing our compostable waste, how we go about managing our ordering. If we're going to order zucchini, I'm only going to order zucchini when these zucchini are ready, because these zucchini were planted at the time they should have been planted, and they are going to be ready probably within 2 or 3 weeks. And then as soon as they're ready, I will start to purchase, a little bit like the peas, a little bit like the chicoria, a little bit like our lettuces. In fact, everything that we're using here, borlotti beans, chilies, red peppers, etc.
Down here, we have the recycling room underneath the garden. This is by far the most important room in the entire restaurant. We have 2 wormeries at the moment. When it's working at full capacity, we're told we'll produce enough compost for our garden at least. This is the first time I've ever dealt with this kind of stuff at work. You never normally find this in a restaurant. This is what this is what it's all about, really. There we go. It's a very, very weird experience being able to say that I'm a chef and come out on my breaks and go into a garden and start gardening and just come down here and have pet worms in the recycling room. I reckon every kitchen shed one of those. What we can't put in the wormery goes in here. These are cornstarch bags. So basically, these aren't plastic or anything. They'll break down with the compost. All of this goes into this big machine they have at Aardvark Company in Lambeth. It's a gigantic version of pretty much, a compost machine to break all that down. The size of our restaurant, we've got 60 covers. So you take any average restaurant, and they're throwing away 10, 12 bags of general waste every single shift, not even every day. And that's scary, really, because it's not really getting regulated. No one really checks how much rubbish they produce. And if no one has rooms like this that I know of in any restaurant, and without it, you can't regulate what you're doing, and you're just making a lot of waste. If every restaurant did this, I don't think we'd have the kind of rubbish problem we've got in London or any of the main cities.